I think a CMO now needs to, you almost need to be the MBA of your business, right? You know, when you do an MBA, you're not really an expert in any one thing, but you have, deep insight in a lot of things. So you have to have a deep insight into how your business works, because the whole value chain is changing with digital marketing. You have to have insight into technology and what a typical CIO would know. Now, you don't have to be the expert in the room in technology, but you need to know how technology works. People that pride themselves on being great advertisers and nothing else, I think respectfully are going to have a short shelf life as a future CMO. If you don't understand that, if you can't go into a boardroom and pitch and argue for a $20 million capital investment, then your cute little marketing idea will never see the light of day. I think the customers' expectations are speeding up and heightening. So if for a while it was a nice one-way experience to give something a 2 out of 5 star rating, you didn't really expect a couple of years ago that the company would do something about it. Today, if a product has had a 2 out of 5 rating for a year, customers want to know why a company hasn't pulled it off the shelves. Companies need to be way more responsive and reflective on what customers are telling them, not just that's intriguing, but actually take action on what they want. And with the speed of social media today, that's like a daily thing, not an annual thing. If you care about your brand, you have to engage with them online. So the speed of conversation on social media is something that people miss. When people farm it out to outside agencies or to the most junior staff in their office, you're effectively giving away your most prized asset to people that don't work directly for you or the lowest paid people in the organization, which is not, I think, what you would do with your most valuable asset if you understood that's the purpose of social media. I've seen the commentary that says in the future that the CMO and the CIO should be the same person. I got to tell you, I couldn't disagree more. The skill set to be the best in the world in technology and information systems is a largely different skill set than to be the best in the world at building a brand and connecting customers to your brand. So the CIO and the CMO have to work hand in hand, but I've never met anyone who is a world expert in both. We've embedded analytics into the marketing teams. So, if you have a 40-person marketing team in SportCheck's case, 5 of those 40 people do nothing but full-time analytics, taking sales data and historical data and giving us insights that fundamentally change our marketing programs. We've decided fundamentally we're not going to segregate digital. The standalone digital group never gets invited to the strategy meetings because the strategists get to make all the decisions and then the digital guys get to implement it, which is nuts because so much of the business is now inherently digital. It drives me nuts when people say, well, has anyone ever done that before? And I say no, and that's the point. And you got to test and learn. And a test and learn culture means that sometimes making a mistake looks like failing. When we make mistakes, I love it because we found out that one approach didn't work and another approach may work better. So when you have that kind of a culture, you can become a talent magnet for the best marketers in the country that want to do fun and exciting and new things. 5 years ago, all advertising and PR firms thought they could have a little boutique in-house kind of digital group or social media group. And pretty quickly, everyone has learned that that's an expertise that's far bigger than what your core expertise may be. So agencies today that come in and tell us that they are world-class in advertising and PR and social and digital and media placement aren't being honest. Earned media and PR has really synced up with social media. I mean, earned media is social media today, inherently. So the traditional PR business has been kind of blown open, and PR shops that haven't embraced social media 5 years ago are really behind the curve right now. And I think where this is going is I could see digital strategy firms becoming the lead strategy firm for companies, and traditional advertising agencies become the executors. I can easily see that happening in the next 12 to 24 months because so much of the strategy is started with digital in mind. So the advertising firms that put digital at their core will succeed, and those that don't will still do great TV ads, but they'll be losing business to digital strategists.